Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's have you back. Okay, so all my readings are timeless. This is divine love reading. I only focus on energies that are divinely guided to be in your life in regards to love. So if that's what you're looking for, this is the reading for you. Okay, and my readings are timeless. It's gonna be past, present, or future. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. Not try to force a story to fit your narrative. Okay. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, I do have a new mic, so if it sounds a little weird, just let me know. Okay, so a couple of random downloads that I got before the reading. It might just be confirmation that this reading is for you. So, one, super random, taxi cabs, not like Ubers or Lyfts, literally taxi cabs. Don't know why. What was the other one? A water tower. Don't know why that came to me, but that came to me as well. You could just be connecting more to water gods, water spirits, water gods, goddesses, whatever that is for you. You could have heavy water placements, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also was getting a lot of, and I got picked up on this in the general read too. Third eye chakra and crown chakra, but this time when I was meditating on the energy, I was seeing like a lotus flower opening up on your third eye chakra. So it could just be the upgrade in your third eye chakra, or just you realizing and noticing like huge transformations and rebirth energy within yourself. Because that's what lotus flowers are significant for. I also was picking up on like heavy like angel frequencies. So if there is an angel like Archangel Michael, Raphael, etc., etc., um, you're very protected by these angels. Whatever angels you resonate with, if you connect to angels or just like angel frequency in general. So if you begin signs and synchronicities from certain angels, I would say just like pay attention to that. Give an offering or something, or just talk to them because they're trying to get a message to you and they're letting you know that you are very divinely protected. I was just seeing like pure white light. That could be significant for you, just a lighter white candle or something to that regard, okay? But those were the main downloads that I got before the reading today. Also, I would say this is collective. I don't know if it's because of your third eye and your crown has been blocked for a long time, but you are getting a lot of messages in your dreams. So pay attention to that because it feels like you're having a hard time on this situation. Um, you're having a hard time on making a decision or seeing the situation clearly, and the answers are going to come in your dreams. So take that how it resonates if those are confirmations for you, okay? So let's get straight into the reading. Spirit angels, ancestor guides, good that you know that your heaviness be set before light angels. This is this reading for collective. These are the energies around the collective and their divine comfort spirit. Thank you. We have vision number 8. We have beauty number 40, and this came out in the general read. So if you feel called to, go ahead and watch that reading. Have the moon number 50. Look at that. We have love number 10. We have summon number 13. And I'm hearing to pull one more, so I will. Thank you, Spirit. I have message number 45. Okay, a lot of purple. So this could definitely be like connecting to your higher self, connecting to your crown chakra to get those downloads from your higher self. Okay, and then we have High Priestess of Fire on the bottom, number 5. So you can have heavy Leo, Sag, or Aries in your chart. And I've said this before too. Talking to the moon could be significant. Just having those conversations with the moon could really help. Okay, you can have a fire sign moon. All right, take that if it resonates. I insanely get like you're gonna have an epiphany moment, or the life that you always envisioned yourself, or the person that you always like envisioned yourself with is coming in. And there's gonna be a lot of, with the High Priestess of Fire, there is gonna be a lot of passion. Like it's gonna be a lot of just like creativity I feel like the collective I'm picking up on today, like you are going to be so like in tune with this person, like creative wise, or they're gonna spark your creativity in some way. You guys are, it's giving like being each other's muse is what I'm getting. It could happen, like something could happen on the full moon. I know we had a new moon not too long ago. I have a full moon count or moon calendar in my phone, but I don't know what the next full moon is. I haven't been keeping up with it for the past few months. But let me see. Let me look at it real quick because something could be happening on this next full moon or whatever. You find this reading the next full moon at that time. Get a moon calendar if you don't have one. But just pay attention. But depending on the time of this reading or whenever you find it for the month of January, the full moon is in on the 13th. I don't know what sign it's going to be, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I usually know. But like I said, I haven't been keeping up with this. So pay attention to any dreams, any situations that you are going through around the full moon. Okay, you might even have had epiphanies on the last new moon that we had. I think that was at the end of 2024. But yeah, but let's get into it. Alright, so we have the Hierophant for you, Taurus energy. We have the Seven of Wands for them, and in the energy of the relationship, we have the Page of Cups. And what brings you two closer together, we have the Four of Swords. This one is to come out as well. So we have the King of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Wands. And the potential outcome. On the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Strength, Leo energy. Don't let a past situation, past person, block you from the commitment that you're about to welcome in with the Hierophant here. You're walking into this commitment. You're walking into this journey. Your person is at a surrender. Okay? And like I said, you are going to have some type of dream, some type of epiphany. Okay? And I feel like the way, because the King of Pentacles flipped in the reverse, and then we saw the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse there. Don't let something or someone block you from your highest timeline or you being on the right path. You've been doing great work to get to this point. Like outside of divine love, just like working on yourself and having that unconditional love within yourself. Really listen to your intuition. Really follow that. Because in the energy of the relationship, we have the Page of Cups. So that's really just starting to really like dive deep into learning to trust yourself, to love yourself, right? Spirit is asking you to pay attention to something because it's significant. Okay, let's see. Spirit, please clarify the Hierophant and the collective's energy. Way too much. Thank you. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. The Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. The Three of Wands and the Chariot reverse Cancer energy. On the bottom we have the Tower, Scorpio energy. Ten of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Temperance and the Seven of Wands. And I see the World picking out on me. It feels like the Three of Cups. Yeah, it feels like in the energy of you feeling, because we saw Temperance there, Sagittarius energy. And the energy of you finding peace, someone only knows chaos. and the energy of you being recommitted to yourself and releasing things that you clung to that weren't moving, that never kept you motivated as you work really hard to rebuild your life, rebuild structure for yourself. There's an energy surrounding you as they see you stepping into this higher level of commitment within yourself and going towards this new energy. Okay, as they see you changing and transforming, they're trying to cause a block for you. This feels like a low vibrational friend, because we saw the three of cups reversed. This could also be a karmic relationship trying to come back around to you because they feel your energy changing, moving in a more positive direction. Like with the Hierophant there, that lets me know that you are at like a complete surrender. And excuse me, you're at a complete surrender and you're trusting source, your high power God, to lead you in a direction. You're literally telling God to anything that puts me in the energy of where I can't have the momentum. It doesn't bring me in the energy of like being driven, okay, being determined to get to what you're trying to build anew for yourself. You know, because you clung on to things in the past with that Four of Pentacles there. And I picked this type of energy up in the general too, where you were leaving yourself in a timeline that you knew that wasn't for you. And now it feels like as you're on the move towards that, as you're on the go, there's something around you, something or someone that's trying to cause like an energy of chaos. When they see you moving in peace with the Hierophant and Temperance there. And it's up to you to use your discernment on that and put a block to it and whatever this is. I don't know exactly what this energy is doing. Your strength again. But you hold all the power. All the cards are like the wheel is turning in your favor. So it feels like to me that this person is trying to cause like a tower moment for you, like a sudden change for you to revert back to old ways. Yeah, judgment. But you're not gonna let that happen. You know, you see it. You're not gonna let that happen. But just use your discernment on that, because this feels like someone who says they're in your corner, but in reality they, and I like hate picking up on energy like this. Like I like to keep it focused on like but at the same time I can't ignore what I'm picking up on because it's significant for somebody. Just be mindful of either old energies coming back or friendships coming back as they see you becoming more prosperous and more abundant in your energy. Don't let them cause like a tower moment for you. Don't let them cause destruction for you. Okay, their life isn't going the way they thought it would, and I feel like this person might have always been in the energy of like always being one step ahead of you, or like maybe like they were always in a relationship and you weren't, or they always got the promotion or something, like always a step ahead of you, and now you're like 10 steps ahead of them, and that bothers them in some way. Okay, but don't worry about that, because like I said, the energy up here is beautiful. Like you are on your way to something so aligned, something so abundant. So I don't want you to get distracted um by this energy. There's a reason why it is coming up like that. And your person's excuse me, in your person's energy we have the Seven of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. All the cards are like turning like in chunks. Please clarify the Seven of Wands reverse for me. Thank you. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. The Five of Cups. The King of Swords. The Knight of Swords and the Ten of Cups reverse. And the Ace of Swords. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The Three of Cups. The Five of Swords reverse. The Ten of Pentacles and Strength. And then the World again. Y'all are going through a similar situation. The Three of Swords. The only thing is that I will say that your person, who I feel like never really like digs into their like intuition and soul as much as you do, they are seeing something for what it is. Okay, they're in that same energy as you, as you're like leaving up to God's source, the universe. They're doing the same thing. they see something for what it is. They see someone saying something, doing something that does not align with their values, especially with the King of Swords in reverse. And your person is literally like, I've healed from all this. I'm tired of these like situations where I have to be the bad guy and speak up or whatever. Like they are like, I'm getting like they're giving up on this situation. Like I'm in a more healed place than I was like a year ago, 2 years ago, and this situation is letting me know that as I look for a brighter future, certain things cannot come with me. This fast energy can't come with me. This low vibrational clouded energy cannot come with me. Okay, so y'all are waking up to that. Like your person is saying they're in a too much of a healed place to do whatever this situation is. Because it seems like something that's happening in your 3D surroundings that you guys are like matching each other's energy in as you move forward. You're seeing that if people or situations lack the drive, the ambition that you have, you can't move forward with it. Like you're building a whole new life for yourself. Your person is saying, I've been through this before with other energies, like people I've been friends with, people that I dated. They just like talk, 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 but nothing ever comes up. But the conversation is always at a standstill and they're tired. Like they want to disconnect. It's like, I'm not going to fight for relationships and situations. Yeah, that don't go according to the plan for my highest good, for my highest timeline. You both are on like you both are on that time like where you're like, if it's not a part of my highest timeline, if it's not for my highest good, I am out. I am like skedaddle. That's one of my favorite words to say. Like I'm out of there, which is good. It's good to see that you guys are going through a similar situation in the 3D and knowing that like you're matching each other's energy in that way, like energetically. If you're not in union yet, but like you guys are going through something similar and realizing like, and we have the High Priestess to the Hierophant, like that is big. That is like super duper like connected and just like in the same frequency, in the same zone. That's the highest form of commitment in the tarot deck. Like the higher selves of the Emperor and the Empress is being connected completely in the 5D. You could be having a lot of telepathic, I can't speak, conversations too. Telepathic. In the energy of the relationship, we have the Page of Cups. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Cups. The Sun. The Hermit. So with the Sun and the Hermit there, we have Leo and Virgo energy. The Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Swords. The Three of Wands. The Moon. So we have the Sun and the Moon, Yin and Yang. Cancer Pisces energy with the Moon. The Six of Cups and the Page of Wands. And the Tower again. Like I said, you guys are going through a similar energy of knowing. I don't know if like there's an energy around you that is just like not telling the truth. Okay, but you've poured so much love, so much positive energy, so much growth into your new beginning here that like whatever this Ace of Swords is in reverse, whatever the clouded judgment, whatever like not seeing something clearly, you're starting to see it clearly with the Page of Cups. You're starting to get that tingle like to connecting, right? Because you're realizing that certain situations and certain people are just keeping you in a karmic cycle. It's keeping you in the energy of being indecisive with the Two of Swords. You realize like there's certain energies in the 3D that you have to move on from for you to get the happiness and emotional fulfillment that you're looking for with the Ace of Cups to the Sun. It's like you've done too much work on yourself. You've done too much introspection for you to stay in the same cycles, in the same circles. No matter how long you've been friends with these energies, you know, like some people you just outgrow, and you can't help that. But you're seeing, like, even though you've known these energies for a long time with the Six of Cups in reverse, you're seeing clearly now that they cannot come with you in this next timeline. Okay? It's like being in a room full of people and no one hearing you clearly. The change is that you're welcoming in new soul tribe. You're welcoming in this person if you're not in union just yet. This feels like a collective that is not in union yet. But you're welcoming in this beautiful balance for you, this beautiful happiness for you. Okay? And it's just like you're really looking at the energies around you and saying, like, this isn't bringing me happiness. This isn't bringing me peace. And you're starting to learn really what that is. And so you're really trying to go from your soul. You're really trying to go from your intuition. Is like, should I bring these energies in with me to rebuild anew? Because I know what I'm looking for at this time of my life. And some of these energies are just like very in and out, not balanced, not secure, not having the structure that you need at this point in your life. You're starting to see what your life could look like in that highest timeline. Like I said, you could be having dreams and you're realizing certain people can't come with you in that. You both are like ending friendships or like ending like jobs or something because you've been in deep thought about it for a really long time. A really long time. You're like, I'm going towards my happiness no matter what, and I'm not going to let how the judgment or karmic cycles hold me back from that. Give me one sec, guys. Okay. And the energy of how to bring you guys closer together, we have the Four of Swords. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. Justice, Libra energy. Nine of Swords. Seven of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Six of Wands. King of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups. The Page of Wands. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Okay? Don't be afraid to say the things that you need to say, putting yourself out there. All right? Because there's peace that you need to find within yourself. Okay? Because with the Four of Swords there, that's the energy of standstill. That's the energy of rest. Okay? This feels like you've never been able to rest in the energy and frequency that you are now because you were like working so hard to get to this point, right? And so, sorry, I got interrupted. But this feels like an energy of always having to avoid conflict, knowing when somebody was wrong, right? Like knowing when something just didn't make sense with the Seven of Cups, or like knowing when there was a conflict and you always had to like you know, a lot of you could have just been around like certain family members during the holidays at the time of this reading and just was like, this is why I don't come around, this is why I don't do these things, right? But this feels like an energy of not speaking up for yourself or just choosing to be silent. This gives like the energy of like not speaking or living in your authentic truth because you were doing this, and that to have to survive, is what I'm getting. Okay? And like as you move forward, as you get closer to this union, right? You can't live in that energy of I have to keep silent or I can't speak my mind about this or this, that, and the third, you know, like you and your person can't continue on just to like put things on the back burner and be silent anymore. You are in a more healed place to where like there's no fear with the Nine of Swords in reverse to say like, hey, this isn't right. I'm doing more of the work, right? With the Justice in reverse, because that's about imbalance, right? I'm doing more of the work. What you're saying isn't making sense. Why are you fighting with me? Why are you like in argument with me? I'm just trying to get A B C D like situation in order and intact, right? So it just feels like what brings you guys closer together is always speaking your mind and always speaking your truth and knowing how to move forward in peace. It's not saying that you have to get like rowdy and loud or anything like that, but like there has to be an energy of when you do come into union with this person, when you guys come into union together, you're able to talk without some fear holding you back or being in silence. You could have lived in the energy, and I could resonate with this so heavily, like seeing your parents argue all the time and seeing them in conflict all the time, and then not wanting that conflict to follow you as you get older, right? So you avoided conflict with your past partners, even though you knew there was things that you needed to talk out or like situations that needed to be handled, but because you didn't want to argue with that person, you just like kept it bottled up. Yeah, for you to have this new beginning, you have to be able to speak your truth. For you to have this new beginning, if something doesn't feel right, if something feels like there's like a certain conflict, excuse me, or something like that, you have to be like, okay, this doesn't make sense to me. I'm doing this, this, that, and this, and you're not doing this, and I need us to come together to figure out how to make this work. And I feel like with the Four of Cups in the reverse of the King of Pentacles, I think you're going to get an opportunity to speak your mind to whoever this is. And it puts you in a more abundant energy. Because the King of Pentacles is upright in this deck. Okay? You move forward to your new beginning when you speak your truth in a situation. And it brings you guys closer together to this union, to this happiness. Okay. And I'm also, like, I didn't have this before this reading started, but I'm having so much tension in my neck and my shoulders. And it could be like this has been weighing so heavy on you. Like, it put a lot of stress on your body to, like, go through these things. So, like, you have to open up and say, hey, I'm on a certain path right now. Me and you are not seeing eye to eye, so I need to, like, let this go and be more committed to myself. Like, that feels like some type of energy or some type of conversation that you may have to have. Is an energy that's like surrounding you that's just like so used to like chaos or moving forward, and you're coming into an energy of peace, and it's just like me and you are on two different wavelengths, and I cannot have that anymore. Like I said, you and your person are going through a similar situation. This is like two people who are so connected in the like 5D that you're having these conversations with each other on how to handle this situation. And the potential, we have the King of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. The Three of Swords. Threes could be significant. The Eight of Wands. I'm literally telling you, like, you have to have a conversation with someone. The Queen of Swords. The Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Star, Aquarius energy, the Ten of Swords, Judgment, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Empress, Taurus energy. Yeah, this puts you in Empress energy. You and your person, this puts you out in balanced feminine energy because you're nurturing yourself, getting this off your chest, whatever it is. Like, you know someone is not being honest with you. You know someone is either like holding back from you, and it's like you learning the lesson and them not. With the Page of Swords to the Page of Cups in the reverse, it's like them learning the lesson, them not learning the lesson, and you learning the lesson. And then you realize, like, with the Star in the reverse, we are not aligned. And even though this is coming to an end and it's painful, it was a long time coming. Like, Spirit was saying, you have been at judgment with the situation for so long that you knew it was never going to grow and become anything other than, yeah, this puts you in the energy of getting to your happily ever after. 10 of Pentacles. So I don't know. Like this reading went totally different than what I thought when I pulled the energy up here. Okay, but like you're waking up to something. You're waking up to the life that you know that you deserve to have. You are waking up to a life with this person, with your divine counterpart. Because we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess out here. So very, very divinely guided, very, very high frequency relationship. And as you're waking up to that and waking up to what you need to do, there's something or someone that you have to walk away from, you have to disconnect from, and it's going to involve a very serious conversation. Someone is not balanced. Someone is not on the frequency that you're on for you to get into this alignment and soul truth. It feels like you're learning this lesson of speaking up for yourself with the Page of Swords, and they are just not emotionally intelligent enough or balanced enough to move with you in this next timeline. And I'm really heavily getting it as like a friendship, not a romantic partner or past karmic soulmate. Like it could be that. Okay, it could have been someone that you thought was your happily ever after, someone who you thought was your divine counterpart. But you and your person are both going through a similar situation with this. And you have to trust your intuition and be guided. Like you're probably getting so many signs of synchronicities. Like I said, you're going to have a dream about this. But you have been silent in this relationship, in this friendship for a very long time. And they don't move the way you move. They're always like, go, go, fast, fast. Like they don't even stop to smell the roses. They don't stop to like work on themselves or their shadow work. Like they don't stop to really like see what works and what doesn't work for them, while you take the time to say, this isn't of my highest good, this isn't worth my time, like this doesn't drive me to move forward in this, that, and this. And I've worked so hard to release these old things, old habits, old mindsets, and this energy is just like, well, this is what's going to get me to point A, point B in like 0.5 seconds. Like they're always running, where you're like, what is it, the tortoise in the hare? Like they're the hare and you're the tortoise. Like I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think I am. But you're the tortoise in the situation. You're taking your time, you're releasing, and this person just thinks if they keep speeding through, somehow, some way y'all are going to match energy, but you're not matching energy. This relationship, this friendship, whatever it is over. And once you end this, it puts you more into alignment, and it puts you guys both in Empress energy, okay? I can't help what comes out. But the fact that both of you are going through something that's similar, and like y'all might even, when you finally do come together and you guys are talking to each other and telling each other about your lives, you're going to see that you had a similar situation, a similar friendship that put you guys in something like this that you overcame. Advice for the collective spirit, advice. The Three of Wands, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, the Moon, Cancer, Pisces, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Star, Aquarius energy, the Justice, Libra energy, the Seven of Pentacles, the Artist, the Two of Pentacles, and the Fool. Yeah. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit hard to come to this conclusion. Like, certain family members, certain friends can't come with you. Okay? But Spirit is saying to really listen to your intuition and your soul at this time, and don't keep yourself in the dark about this. You are manifesting a whole new outlook in like life here. Okay? You are aligning with your destiny. You have the Star and the Moon here. Okay? You know the truth deep down. You have clarity deep down that these energies can't come with you. And even like, it just feels like it always keeps you in the energy of conflict. It's like when you're trying to build up your life, like you're trying to build up your Ten of Cups, it's like these energies come around and say, well, that doesn't make sense. Or why would you want to do that? Or like, say you opt out of like wanting to go out, wanting to go to the club, right? You're staying in to study, to research, to meditate, to journal, to pull cards for yourself. And people don't understand that. That's you just being in balance with you and letting go what's not balanced in your life. You have been manifesting this beautiful like like I said, some of you are creatives, like some of you are artists, but it has taken you a long time to get to this point of like just being at peace in this very healed energy. And it's like you don't want anything to hold you back from that, okay? Because it feels like there's an energy that's very much in their ego at this time. And you and your person could just like really not be, bothered with that, okay? You're manifesting and working on a whole new life for yourself. You know what you want. Advice for the collective. Plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. Plant yourself here is 100. So that's 1, starting in a new chapter, but also 10. So you're at the end, very dead end of a cycle. Okay? Okay. Invite your soul to come all the way in. From your knees to your nose to your cheeks to your toes. Fully embody your life. Drop the defensive walls, let your soul land and occupy each and every cell. Anchor all parts of you into the here and now. Life is here even when death is here. Birth isn't possible without it. You came here to birth this world anew. Don't you remember? Fully commit to living this life. Put your 2 feet and your ancient soul wholly and completely in. This is a card of the one who's committed to being the bridge between heaven and earth, the embodied mystic. They know that they don't need to denounce either heaven or earth. Rather, they are a weaver of worlds, here to embody their soul more and more with each new day, here to weave the sacred back into everyday life. This card is an invitation to commit more fully to your life as a soul having a human experience, to invite your soul to grow roots that reach deep so that you can grow tall, to commit to your humanity and your expansion at once. The rose invites us to embrace all stages of life on earth, from the buds to the bloom, from the cutting back to the fruit. Here, her beauty and sweet scent are embodiment of heaven, a nectarous reward for being here. The rose reminds us that to take a moment to properly enjoy the sweetness that heaven really can be on earth. How can you commit more to your life? Yeah, you are realizing that your rose, your buds to your rose are growing, they're blossoming, right? You have planted all these roots and everything is coming into fruition, and there's certain things, okay, that just can't come with you. So it's like as you commit more fully to what you're planted for what's blossoming for you, there's other things that just are not in alignment that you are healed from, that you're disconnecting from. Okay, so those hard conversations are happening and they're going to be uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you to come into union with self and with this person. Advice for the collective. And this could even be like if you are coming into union with this person, this could be people who just don't understand your relationship. Because I was getting it more so as like a separate thing, but some of you might be in union and you might be noticing that some of your friends or some of the energies around you just don't understand it or don't think that this person is right for you, but you know in your soul, like I said, we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess here. This is a very divinely guided like situation. Okay, like this is a very guided, like divinely guided soulmate for you. You guys understand each other on a level that nobody else will understand you. So it's just like, don't let them be all up in your ear. Like if they can't respect your relationship with this person and know that this person isn't causing you harm or pain, is only have been upliftment, care, love, like genuine unconditional love the whole time. Don't let the energies around you like make you say like, oh, I think you're settling or blah, blah, blah. Like only you know. Only you know, and they can't speak on it as long as this person is not causing you any harm in any way. Alright, so we have a fiery approach. A fiery climax approaches Aries energy. Look at that. A new romantic cycle begins, Libra energy. Believe in the impossible. Emotions are running high. Confidence is your key to success, Leo energy, and it's time to release negativity, Scorpio energy. More Leo energy, but don't let pride get in your way. Okay. Advice for the collective. We have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm feeling off of this. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And then we have honeymoon. Enjoy the holiday time with someone in your life is literally trying to cause you and this person to not come. Okay, so this is for people who are in union already with this person and you know that this is your divine counterpart. There's someone who is trying to cause a separation. From some of you, like it could be just about to start committing like a new relationship. For others of you, it could be you, like you and your partner have been together for a minute and you guys are either getting engaged, getting married, or moving in together. Take it how it resonates. So I wasn't really heavily picking up on that energy until I started pulling oracles. For some of you, this is like I said that you and your person are going through a similar situation. Some of you, this is someone that you and your person knows who doesn't agree with your relationship. And so they're trying to cause a rift between you, but Spirit is asking you to trust them. Okay, keep enjoying your time with your partner. If you guys are newly engaged, newly married, moving in together, or just newly in a relationship, enjoy that honeymoon phase that you're going through right now. Because someone is just being like, it's like, it feels like someone is being a hater, like 100% freaking hater. Okay, and it's bothering me because it feels like they cause conflict or confusion or illusion in general. And you really have to sit down with this person and be like, hey, this is my relationship, this is my person. I know what's best for me. Like I could see if like your person was causing you some type of like, like pain, suffering, abuse, something negative. Like if this was a karmic relationship, and I know I will pick up on that, but the karmic relationship isn't your partner. The karmic relationship is someone outside of this relationship. It is a friend. It is a co-worker, a parent, an auntie, an uncle, a cousin, a random person on the street. I don't know, but it's not someone in this divine union. It's someone outside of this union. And for some of you, you've never spoken up to this energy before with that Four of Swords. This person has always tried to, like, if you think back to all your past relationships, and this person has always given you a reason to argue with the past, like, person, to start conflict with the past person, for you to doubt your partner in any way in the past, to cause separation, they are a literal, like, class A1, I don't even know, like, hater. Like, they, like I said, they hate not being 10 or 20 steps ahead of you or in front of you in something. They probably were always in a relationship, always married, always something, and now they probably aren't. Like, say they just got divorced and now you're getting married or you're in a new relationship, and they are irritated with the fact that they are ahead of you in that. If they were like in a long-term relationship or always had a boyfriend or always had a girlfriend or always had a person, but you were always like single and kept to yourself and just working on you, and now that you finally found someone who you connect with, that's a part of your highest timeline, that's part of your destiny, they're trying to cause imbalance in your life. And like I said, I hate picking up on this energy. Like Spirit is telling me that you have a beautiful life with this person. That's why this came out first. Because Spirit wanted me to let you know that you have something beautiful with this energy, and there's an energy around you that doesn't understand your commitment. And it's not for them to understand. Like, they don't need to know everything about you. I don't know if it's like a friend that you spent so much time with because you were always single, and now that you're not single, they feel some type of way about you being in a relationship, so they're trying to cause a rift between you. But when it's divine counterparts like this, like I said, we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess out here. When it's a situation or relationship like this, they can't separate that. This is divinely guided by Spirit, God, Source. Your relationship with this person brings the collective up, brings the collective into their highest timeline, not just yours, but the collective as a whole. Okay, so trust spirit. Know that someone around you is just like, someone around you is not it. They're not a genuine friend. And you need to be very vigilant on that. Because I'm like, this reading isn't going how I thought it was going to go, but I understand why spirit is like giving it to me this way now. Just be mindful that someone isn't really in your corner in regards to this relationship. So if you are dating someone and you're not official yet, or you're about to meet this person, just pay attention to how energies around you start acting. When you start talking about this person, when you start bringing this person around. Advice for the collective. Advice. Thank you. Healing, number 5, and then awakening. Yeah, like I just said, this is a very healing and beautiful relationship that you are in with your divine counterpart. You both are awakening to so many things, like your spiritual gifts, all of that. Whatever it is that you're meant. Look, 10 of Pentacles. As I move the deck, this is your highest timeline. This is your person. Don't let anybody doubt that. Here, the 4 of Wands. Just breaking on that and opening the deck. Spirit is giving me extra confirmation. This brings healing to you in a way that you've never had. This brings so much love and joy to you. It brings an awakening to your highest potential, to your true self. You, like I said, you is so love under that. You've worked really hard to get to this point. You've worked really hard to have your destiny be fulfilled, so you can come into union with this person. So don't let the energies outside of this union, and I'm not saying to isolate, because we all have soul family, we all have soul tribe, okay? But the real ones will see how beautiful and enlightened this relationship is. And people who are low vibrational are only triggered because they're not doing the work on themselves to get it, to get where they need to be to have a union like you have. Okay, so just be very mindful of that. This is a beautiful healing, like just amazing relationship. So don't let anybody get in the way of that. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Have the wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. I think this one is like the last oracle in this deck. Like I said, endings into new beginnings. Yeah, this is 152. This is the last oracle in this deck. Closing the chapter, closing the book on some form of a relationship, friendship, something. And don't let this person say, oh, you're going to pick a woman over me or a man over me. Like, no, I'm picking my sanity and my peace. It's not about the person. It's about what you're doing to cause a rift between me and this person. Like, it's literally that type of energy. It said that in ancient times, women would sing and whisper into wells, believing that the water would carry their messages from one corner of the world to another. This may sound like something from a child's fable, but in fact, several scientific researchers have theorized that water can be imbued with energy from our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Wishing wells are found all over the world, and they mirror to us the great reverence held by our ancestors for Earth's fresh waters. Greek mythology says that the traditions of wishing wells began through the practice of throwing coins in a sacred well of a warrior Amphiarus. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Who was a renowned oracle. The wishing well is a wonderful card that carries with it a great blessing, gifts, and fulfill wishes. When it appears in a spread, it's a sign that things are happening and that the realization of your dreams is likely to occur. Of course, any creation requires embodiment and action, so it's not a sign to stop moving towards your dreams in practical ways. Rather, it offers deep encouragement to keep going and to trust that all the groundwork you've already put in place is working. It could also be a sign that helpful people are coming into your life to support you in creating your heart's deepest desires. Healing Water Affirmations. I receive all of the gifts that life has to offer me with an open heart and open mind. I'm surrounded by kind, helpful people. Things are working out for me. I'm living my heart's deepest, most daring prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I'm saying. You know that you're walking with God. You know you're walking in alignment as you come into union with this person. If you are in union with this person, you realize that you're going to have more soul family, more soul tribe, like soul brothers and sisters, like come in and be there for you and be a guide. whoever you're ending the relationship with here is going to be replaced with someone on a vibration that understands you, your person, and your soul's journey, and your person's soul's journey and path. Like I said, you and your person are each other's muses in like creativity in some way, shape, or form. Okay, and you guys have each other's back in a way that you probably have never experienced before. And so this person trying to come in and like block that, they can't. And you're going to see through it. It might take you some time because you might have had this person in your life for a really, 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 really long time, like years. But you're going to see it. Like, you're going to see it clearly. Like, you've been walking the path and you've been doing the work. Okay? Just because you were in hermit mode for a long time doesn't mean that you weren't doing the work. And they were sitting here, like, running all around. And you were sitting calm and, like, working on yourself and facing your shadow, you and your person. To the point where you have this beautiful union here. And when this person finally kind of like slows down and takes a look, they realize, oh no, the collective is a few steps ahead of me. I gotta do something. Like I said in the beginning, what you envision your life to be is coming into fruition, and there's gonna be people that you just have to let go of. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but like I just want you guys to know, like, your life is going to be beautiful. And some people are not going to understand or appreciate that or want that for you because people are just selfish and they're living in their egos. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Look at that. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation, and we have obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. We have longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Mastery. You learned this soul spiritual lesson. Or trust again. It is safe to trust in this situation. A lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a lesson. On the bottom, we have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. Then we have unavailable on the break. This person might have always tried to block your like past situations and relationships because they might have had like some type of crush on you. All right. And so they try to cause like, you know, obstacles, blockages, but that was something that they need to work on within themselves. There's something unhealed within them. Okay. You might be sparking an awakening with this person after you go through this. Okay. And maybe they'll see the error of their way soon, but like right now I just don't see them walking the path with you at all. Advice for the collective. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewriting your story, live in your truth. Can't make it up. Literally cannot. Okay, and this one is number 100 as well. Like, are you kidding me? Number 100. When I say spirit is letting you know that this is over, this friendship is over, it's over. Hold on, let me see if I can focus my freaking camera again. I did that yesterday. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you are being overwhelmed by a traumatic memory or a painful event, know it's because this old energy is no longer serving you and that your spirit is calling for it to be released. This card comes to you at a time when you are ready to surrender old ways of being and old stories. Know that receiving this message means your energetic self has been taken to the karmic board during sleep or meditation so that your light body can be cleared of all karmic blockages and stories. All fears, phobias, challenges with partners and relationships, and feelings of being misunderstood are being released now. You are ready to move forward. I'm telling you. You're releasing and letting go. Advice. Advice for the collective. Okay, so we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. As success, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And then we have death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Perseverance, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I have grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And we have failure. Understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And on the bottom we have purpose. I know what I came here to do. Yeah. I do feel like this is someone that you have known for a long time. But like I said, you're going to have energies come in. Like, even if they don't come in for a while, you still have your spirit team. You still have spirit guides. You still have your higher power. You have source. Okay, so it's okay to grieve this and like see it as like, I can't believe like after all these years this happened, whatever it is for you. But like, know that everything happens for a reason. You're going through a huge transformation right now. You're starting to live in your soul's purpose, in your soul's truth. Look, relationships is under that. So new relationships, new friendships, after you dive into your new purpose, to what you're meant to do in this lifetime, who you're meant to be around. So it's okay to be like, I can't believe like this relationship or friendship failed. I can't believe I had to cut this energy off. Like, I understand that, but you're doing what's best for you in this next movement, in this next phase. So be proud of yourself for that. It might be a little lonely for a bit, like wanting friends or something like that, but it's going to be okay. It's going to work out. Advice for the collective. I remember like when I lost my best friend a few years ago, they just completely like cut me off. We have higher power number 4. And I didn't think I was ever going to find someone who understood me the way that person understood me. And then a few years later, I want to say 2 years later or a year later, I met my best friend who is my literal soul sister. I love her so much. Like, I can't go a day without talking to her. She knows everything about me. She knows more things about me that people who have known me my entire life, or like longer friendships, who I consider like friends, like, she knows more about me than any of them do. And I don't even know where I would be without her. And I never thought like the person who cut me off all those years ago, I never thought I would have a friendship like that again, but I have that even better now. So like, it might feel lonely for a little bit, but you're going to find that person. You're going to find that friend, that soul brother, soul sister, person, whatever, that is going to help you be authentically you, and support you when you find this love. When you find this divine counterpart, they're going to support you, and they're going to be there for you, and they're going to understand you. Okay? So we have higher power number 4. And 4s are about stability. I'm going to read the oracle message and the relationship message, just because this feels like a friendship type of thing and not really like love, but I'm gonna read both. So I'm gonna read everything. So essential message. Conscious contract with higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committed to a partnership with spirit. The oracle message. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it with a prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good of all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you could ever imagine. You're always protected and divinely directed. Relationship message. It's time to address how much ever you give to your relationships with your higher power. Call God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number 1 priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Advice for the collective. Advice. So we have yes. So we had a yes or no question on your mind. Spirit is saying yes. And then we have remain positive. We have get more information. And then we have romance. We have unlikely. And then not the right time. On the bottom, we have the situation is will approve. For some of you, maybe you and this person, this friend, will come back together once they grow a little bit more. That's what I'm getting. But don't try to like force anything. If you need to separate from this person for a time, just separate from them. It feels like this energy has a lot of growing to do outside of you, and that's totally fine. But they hold you back in a way. Affirmation of advice. Well, that was fast. Thank you, Spirit, for all your messages today. I feel the fear, but do it anyway. My body allows me to thrive. So that is literally about that conversation. Feel the fear, but speak your truth. It's been a long time coming in regards to this, okay? So I hope that this reading helped. It wasn't like our traditional love readings, but Spirit had to get this message out to you. I hope that it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and making it to the end of this reading. If you feel called to book a personal with me, like I said in the beginning, all that information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.